Shit. Sorry guys, I was just speaking to myself almost 1 hour. I did not notice that my stream had been disconnected. So we have just been consolidating within this range between that 145 candle and the 2 o'clock candle. We're just trading within that range. And I believe our movement, our initial or our actual price movement will take place in the next, I take that as a sweep, will take place maybe at around in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'm just waiting for price. Price has just been respecting these fair value gaps, so I believe it should not disrespect this at this moment. We are still bearish until proven otherwise. I don't know if I got to explain, if that video got me explaining why I was taking this shot. I don't, it was cut short. I was just talking to myself almost, it was almost 20 minutes or so, just here talking to myself. Crazy what. Still waiting. We're still waiting for price to do its thing. 142, 242, I mean. We have already run the previous 15 minutes high sweep. So anytime price should be dripping. Waiting for that drip. I'm not adding any more positions, and I'm not taking off any more positions because I already added a few more positions when we got into this retracement, and my positions were just within this candle, though on the 1 minute, so you can, my stop loss should be just around here, but for spread's sake and also some other factors, I'm just putting it here. But if price tries to go any higher than that, I'll have to take off here. I'm just waiting. All this is manipulation. Don't let it lie to you if you're taking this trade, because price reacts to time more than anything else. Price will always react to time. That's what I know. And time has just shown us that price should be going lower. So we should just be praying for us to be among those people who should be going lower with it. We still have around 15 seconds or so. I don't love that candle's closure. I would not love to see it close above that candle's wick. So that previous candle just closed on top of that previous one, and that's not a good thing for me to see. So I'm just going to wait. I'm still waiting. And anything that will take place is okay, because this is the game. This is how we play it. The good thing is you have to make your wins more than your losses, right? Your wins should be more than your losses. You'll not be having more losses than your wins. That's the secret. That's the idea of trading in the first place. So that previous candle did not give me a promising closure. It was not a good closure for me. I did not like that, because this means that price might just go and just run to the upside before reversing, or it might just reverse. But with that closure and this week, this new candles wick, it gives me some goosebumps. But let's just wait. Let's just wait for price to submit to time. Let's just wait. The next 4 minutes, price will clearly show us what we should be seeing and what we should not be seeing. But whatever happens, we are ready to breastfeed whatever that's coming. We are so ready, so far ready. Give me that drop, baby. Give me that drop. Give me that drop, baby. I love to see that drop. Drop like hot knife through butter, baby. Drop like you've never dropped before, baby, please. Just drop. Don't hesitate, drop. Don't give me a week. Just drop. Please come and run through this low. It's waiting for you, baby. Please. 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 Oh no. Oh, so unfortunate that I have to wait through all this consolidation inside this range. You know, if it drops, I won't say the bad thing there, but it should drop. We should see it drop. It must drop. But either way, I'm just a speculator, and when in our line of speculating, things don't always go our way. They usually don't go the way we want them to. Usually gets short-changed a lot of times. But what keeps us on toes is that ability to wipe the dust away from us and move like nothing ever happened. Move like it was just nothing. That's what we call discipline. The moment you don't click again, you got a sell, and you see it's not working in your favor, you just wait for it to run through your stop loss. or just wait for it to take you to the take profit without being bothered. That's next level shit. So I'm also my fate is in Price's hands right now, and if it takes me out, I'll know this was a low probability case scenario, because I myself knew price will drop on Wednesday. But with the previous days, or with yesterday's, with the Monday's drop, I will say that I will not wait for Wednesday to see the price do that run on liquidity before dropping lower. So with that, I'll still say I'm right taking this trade. At least I did not sit on my hand, and I'll add this into one of those what do we call them? I'll add this into my journal, that like a chapter in my life where I opened a trade, it did not work out for me because of this and this and this. I'll write my mistakes after this, and if it works out, I'll have to write my emotions, how I was feeling, how I felt, how when I'm sitting between this consolidation, what type of feeling, what type of ideas were going through my mind. And in most cases, I have friends who, when they are in this kind of situation, they usually try to do something. They try to cut off distractions. They try to not look into the screen, but I want to look inside the screen and see what is taking place. I want to see everything clearly as day, so that I can be able to get that emotional, we call it emotional damage, that kind of feeling that you usually get when you see you're not getting what you want at that time. That's the thing that I usually try and get that, to make myself you need to make your heart as hard as a rock. No girl can have to break you, or no boy can have to break you. When you're doing forex, you're like a zombie. Don't care about shit. You're used to losing. You're used to losing until it feels like it's part of your life. You're used to being stressed, being in that state of depression, especially when you're starting out, until it becomes your tradition. You don't feel nothing. You're not scared of anything. It's part of your system. You wake up, you win, you wake up, you lose, you wake up. But how you count your losses matters a lot. That's something I've just come to teach myself. I had to teach myself. So it's part of the game. You just have to adapt. Adaptation. Those who are not strong, they can never survive in this forex game. They will lose a lot of times. It will just be, they usually cry away with stuffs like, oh, that stuff is gambling, that stuff. But if you are focused and determined in what you're doing, you know what you're looking for. You know the type of setups you're looking for. Believe you me. Oh, this game will feed you. Oh, this game will dress you. Oh, you'll drive with this game. I'm not yet there, but I'm looking forward to getting my own dream car, buying my own house, living the life I've always dreamed. But at least I get to eat, I get to dress. I get to do all those basic things in life that anything that I want, anything that I admire, I can be able to get. But I'm still learning, and I'm taking this as a normal business, not something that is going to make me a millionaire in one day. Taking it as a normal business. If I invest in something, I want to see that type of profit, or that type of income recharged back into my pocket in a way that is reasonable. I don't know why I'm giving out motivations, because I know motivations usually fade. But if you can be able to get maybe some bit of motivation into your head, and you apply some discipline in it, or you practice discipline, you'll know how that feels. Because discipline is the ability to show up every day and do the same thing that you did the previous day, the same way, the same manner, every day. You know what you're waking up for, you know what you came to do, you know what you should do, when you should do it, when you should not do it. That's discipline. So I'm disciplined enough to know that if price reverses from this point and just takes out this swing high, I should be out of this trade. And I'm also disciplined enough to know that if price follows or stays within that range, or the parameters that I've just set on myself, that price should not move beyond or below, then I'm disciplined enough to know that I should not do anything. I should not take off my trade. I should not add any position to my trade. And that's the good thing about this game. So I thought price was going to close its body below this candle, but as I can see, it has made a wick, though it has not yet closed. But that's not something I would love to see. So basically, this is what I'm not going to close this trade anytime soon, but if it hits this swing high at 0.75, I'll have to close it, and I'll have to close this stream because this setup failed. And what do we do when setups fail? Try another day. If you try to chase price in any direction that it's trying to show you, you will lose a lot. So the thing, or the idea is, if price just takes out that swing high, I'm out, and I'll look for another setup tomorrow, or probably Thursday, after I recover from this loss. I just have to go enjoy myself out there, do some activities that will keep my mind occupied away from that loss, and Thursday I'll have to come back, or Wednesday I'll have to come back in a way that is more fresh, and look for setups with a clear mind, and repeat. Still waiting. We said we were very bearish, so we should practice being bearish. We should practice what we preach. We should practice what we preach. We should practice what we preach. Or we should practice what we teach. Guys, I'm from Africa, and being able to speak in a foreign language is not my thing. It's hard. I have other languages, but English, at least I'm trying.